All right, let's get to this, shall we? Hello, I suppose. Welcome to the streams. Skia. Yep, just me today. So apparently things got swapped around earlier. We were supposed to do, well, the little light bright head was supposed to do Kirby earlier, but apparently there was a change of plans. Today we actually helped someone move, so had to move things around. As such, I will be the one leading the charge on this one. We haven't done Ender Lilies in a little bit, so we'll be returning to that. So get ready for some melancholy and some contemplation in the quietus of the night, or evening, whatever we want to put this as. Oh, also, prepare for no bullshit, because, we don't do that when I'm here only. So either like it or don't leave. I guess I should be a little more kind about things. Feel free to stick around should you want to. If not, feel free to leave. Your evening is your own. Blessing from the Lord, use as you will. So, as we're going to be moving into Elder Lilies, things will be a little more chill, as it were, today. But before we do, while we are relaxing a bit today, sometimes life calls not to do that. In fact, more often than not, we're called to put forth effort into what we do. And as such, I thought it might be a good idea to visit verses speaking specifically about the thing we all whine and complain about, work. So if anyone doesn't know, work was pre-fall. In the garden, our Adam was commended by the Lord to have dominion over the plants and animals and to take care of the land. Now, back then, there weren't thorns, thistles, and the disease of the fallen world that we now live in, but Adam still had work to do. So yes, we have been commended to work since the very beginning. Now, work has been cursed as everything else after the fall, so don't expect for everything to be sunshines and rainbows. Even if someone does have a job that is akin to what their preferences God-given are, there's still elements of it that no one's going to like. This includes my Icarus IRL, myself, and our job in therapy. You think doing notes is fun? Stuff builds and it sucks to put together. Who the hell can conceptualize what has been put into the work within someone's heart within that 1 hour period of whatever? Point is, I, like everyone else, have to put forth the effort to do so, whether we like it or not. In fact, those who don't are acting in sin straight up. We don't have the right to refuse work. And Paul and the Proverbs have something to say about this. So I figured moving into that might be helpful for today. So then, as such, let's go on ahead and take a look at what the Bible has to say about hard work and why it's important to abide in it and to work hard in it and to put everything we have into it, whether we like it or not. This ain't sunshine and rainbows, so get to it, as it were. Now then, I'll pull back a little bit. I want to make sure that these verses are seen no matter what. Now then, when we're talking about work, we're talking about the unfortunate fall of the world where we'll have to work in order to get our living to go. No one can exist without sustenance, and even food and water require money to be able to put into it. Some of this should be free based upon the generous notion of the humankind, but as we all know, everything in power is corrupt, as it were. And it shouldn't even be done to the government anyway. It should be done through individuals giving it, but heaven help if anyone wants to give up what they worked for whatever. That'll be a different sermon and a different point. Anyway, when we're talking about work, we're talking about toiling the ground and putting forth effort into something. And this includes everything we do that has this effort behind it. There is a time for rest. Keep that in mind. The Sabbath specifically is made for it. As the Sabbath is made for man, not made for the Sabbath. So we are put forth in a time that God understands we need to rest. But whenever work comes, we are to put everything into it. As Colossians 3:23 talks about, whatever you do, work heartily, as for the Lord, not for men. Now, keep in mind that this is the first verse we're going over because it's an orientation verse. Notice who we do this for. The Lord, not men. First off, that means do not do it for the appropriation of other people and their commending of the work. It doesn't mean that we can't get a bonus or something as a reward. As the next verses talk about, we will build something based upon hard work, and that is a biblical thing to do. But the point is not to work for the ends itself. We have to do so, and anyone who works hard had dang well better get paid for it. That's another thing in of itself. But We don't do it for the money. We do it for the glory to the Almighty, because we are doing it as a part of worship. Worship is not just the songs and the praises raised. It has to do with action, as action exemplifies the heart. As such, when we work hard, we are demonstrating that we are trusting the Lord in what we are doing to be rewarded. And number two, more importantly, we are raising our praise to Him because we are pushing ourselves with sacrifice to the one who calls us to do so and who puts Himself through work no matter what. So keep that in mind. Also, notice it says men, so that means other external men, but notice who else is men. Oh, and yes, when it says men, it means men and women. This was a gendered kind of stance that hold for everything, so don't even start with the whole this isn't for women thing. This is for everyone who has put their nose to the grindstone, though more to men because they are more the providers in the traditional sense and what is put forward for that. But regardless, notice it says to men. That includes, oh look, ourselves, as we are men and women. We are not to work for ourselves at the onset. Now that doesn't mean having boundaries and self-advocating for whenever something is not exactly being honored the way it should be. Remember, work is a conditional environment, and as such, contractual obligation and conditional fulfillment is the whole reason we're there. We're there to honor the Lord first off, and second off to make money. The first off is extremely important, though, so keep that in mind. But yes, there are boundaries. Don't let some boss or some work environment overtake everything in one's life. That's not how that's supposed to go anyway. Remember, rest is important too. But with that being said, we are to work for the Lord Almighty first, not ourselves. That means if we need to go the extra mile to honor Him and for others, regardless of whether we get something back, we do it because we're doing it for Him. So, now that the orientation has been established, let's talk about how work works and what happens when we don't do it. Because heaven help if we humans decide to take the cheap route out. Not that we would, but oh look, we always do. In Proverbs 13:4, the soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing, while the soul of the diligent riches survive. And the next chapter talks about it too. In all toil there's profit, but mere talk tends only to poverty. So, what does the Bible have to say about work and the actual practical ends of what that means? Well, what it says is, those who work will eventually have the diligently rewarded. Remember, work is sacrifice, and sacrifice is an element of love. So by putting forth work with a diligence of heart, one will be honored by the Lord. Maybe not immediately, maybe not in the ways we want to all the time, because heaven help if we don't get the way we want and He gives us what we need. Oh, what a terrible end. But what we do get is the ends of the diligence returning to us in some way, shape, or form, even if it's in the end after all life is done, one way or another. But notice for those of the idle-minded. These are individuals who talk, busybodies, dodge put forward, expect others to do so, expect a government to do so. Yes, I'm going there. Expect anything else. Keep in mind, generosity is very important for the downtrodden. The Bible has a lot to say about orphans and widows, which are, well, orphans and widows, as well as a category for all of the oppressed and those who don't have and need the aid. That is very true. But the ones who refuse to work or are too burdened by their "this is hard" or anything will face an end that is nothing. Once again, the sluggard craves and gets nothing, and talks leads to nothing as well. That means conceptualization of work also means jack crap. So that means actually having to put elbow grease into something. Yes, that means doing what we don't want to do to get a better outcome later. So yeah, that means studying and bettering ourselves to be able to get more pay at a later time. It sucks, but welcome to the world. 2 Thessalonians 3:10-12 also talks about this, where Paul does not mince whatsoever, which is excellent, and I love Paul for this. For even when we were with you, this is whenever he was going through the churches and setting up, while doing a job, by the way, he had a tent-making job and set up churches, was working basically 24/7, while honoring the peace that needed to be there, rest as well. We would give you this command. If anyone is not willing to work, let him not eat. Oh, look, a basic need not being provided because someone's choosing, by choice, by will, to not participate in what they're supposed to be doing. Keep in mind, it does not say if anyone cannot work. There is a distinction, and that's why disabilities and certain things are brought into account. And that is true. But these disabilities, everything are handled by the church, okay, I'm not going there. But notice how it says, for those who will not work. For we hear that some among you walk in idleness, not busy at work, but busy bodies. Now such persons we command and encourage in the Lord Jesus Christ to do their work quietly and earn their own living. Notice how it calls to attention the semblance of work without it being there. Whenever we work, we keep ourselves busy. We get things done. We move from task to task. We orientate correctly. We do take breaks between, as Ash Hat would call out to, and I'll make sure to do so. But that does not mean that we just go through to make a face. Remember, we do this for the Lord, and the Lord knows the heart. As such, an individual who is making time without actually doing anything, you know the ones I'm talking about. You know the actions I'm talking about, because we all do it. So myself included, I'm not saying I'm immune to this. That is busybodiness and has no place in his kingdom. We are to do actual work for him and for the company we are in. Remember, we are given these jobs as a blessing. They are not a right, it is a blessing. Therefore, we are to apply ourselves in the utmost ability to do so. Without such, it's blasphemy to the Almighty, because once again, Colossians 3:23, we do this to the Lord, not men. That's why busybodiness is not called for, because it's doing it for men. It's nothing but a pretense and a farce. And as such, it's only fooling men, because he sure as hell doesn't fall for any kind of pretense or mask. He looks way past that. I mean, he made our hearts for the love of hell. And because of that, we are to work hard and to make sure that we are doing so. That's why if anyone is not too freaking bad, they don't eat. You remember, it once again is for those who can't, and for those who are not willing to. Those who can't get, that's where generosity comes into play. It may seem harsh, but welcome to the world. We live in a fallen state. We're not needed anymore by our own stupidity, continually obfuscated through each and every consistent sin we continue to do. So it's not just Adam and Eve, it's us too. And because of that, we have to work. And if we don't, too bad, we're going to fall. Now, there are certain circumstances where a phenomenon occurs, such as travesties and things. That's where the church is supposed to help, and those who have are to give, just like the early church in Acts. But if an individual is choosing not to do the work, well, they're a busybody or some idle fool, lethargic, pathetic man-child or woman-child, and therefore they will not be rewarded with what they need. And if that means they have to starve a little bit, too freaking bad. A human can go more than 20 days without food. They'll be fine. As for water, it's pretty much free in every shape and form in some form or facet. Now, once again, if there's an oppressive government or something like that, we can talk about that later. It's a little bit of a different situation. But this is in a society where there are jobs available, there are things ready to go, and then individuals just choose not to. Because the lazy way out is the easy way. Not the great way, but the easy way. And never underestimate human depravity to sit in the sloth, pathetic, depraved state as long as it's easy. Because heaven help us if we have to change and grow. Even though that's what we were made to do in order for sanctification, whatever, we're awful. Now, what is to be done to these people? Now, I would say just freaking let them rot and allow the consequences of the natural world to afflict them, which is somewhat biblical, 100% in some ways. However, as he is a God of love, thank goodness I'm not him, because he's better than I am, and I will admit to that. Such persons we command to and encourage in the Lord Jesus to do their work quietly and earn their own living. If we do see someone like this, and this is where I do, as the part of Icarus that is no-nonsense bullshit, this is where I start to falter a little bit, and this is where the light bright Ash Hat on the other side of the screen would say something like, we should do something to help and make sure to encourage them so that they're okay. Sometimes people go through things and maybe they need a little bit of help during this period. Ugh, I feel awful doing that. But yes, he's not entirely wrong. We are to encourage these individuals. We are to support them as they go through a difficult patch, because we're all human and depraved. We've all shirked work one way or another. And so maybe they need a little bit of time. But we encourage them to do their work quietly and earn their own living. Again, this means not drawing attention to oneself, because the whole point is to do it to the Lord anyway. Quietly is the key. The man who honors the Lord most is who earns a living, supports their family, and quietly goes through life. Now, it doesn't mean don't put oneself forward, honor the gospel, and spread the word. No, that's fine. But even that's done in meekness. This whole, I've got to be number one and put myself forward is not biblical. Once again, there's nothing wrong with promotions or anything at work, but that's done whenever it is called attention to. Notice the ones who get the good promotions are the ones who've already done the work quietly and diligently. Well, nepotism be separated, but heaven knows that that's going to be there in some form or fashion. But again, sin finds it out, so that doesn't usually last too long. And again, if that's happening a lot in a workspace, leave. You can go to a different work area. There are all kinds of jobs available, and with backing through a quiet and diligent life, that will look good on a resume. Eventually, it will be taken care of. The Lord's in control, not us. So we can trust that we can leave if we have to. But yes, calling attention to all this means we do work for the Lord and we diligently apply quietly. That means we have integrity. Yeah, I know, shock. In order to not hold ourselves to need a fulfillment in everything immediately. It's almost like instant gratification, and betterment of ourselves is not the point. Not that the world is anything with that, but yeah, I wanted to call attention to that because with the world and everything the way it is, yes, it is hard to get a job. So the whole job makes sense. Guess how we can do it easy? Put your nose down, do the work, be diligent, be on time, work hard for the Lord, and do everything with Him in mind, and raise and praise to Him. And even if a firing happens, He will take care of it eventually. That might have to be a time of wilderness, but as we learned with Israel, that's leading to the promised land, and don't complain, because heaven knows how that's going to go. So, yeah, basically, nut up and do the job. So, don't like it? Well, take it up with the Lord. It's His word, not mine. Good evening. Hello, Big Kurt. Welcome back. We're just talking about how humanity has a tendency to avoid work and how pathetically depraved that is and consistent with ourselves. So, welcome to this. But yeah, anyway, moving right along, we'll be going back into Ender Lilies. This is a roguelike, not roguelike, apologies, Metroidvania, that's the term. So we've only started once. We gather things with a priestess, a young priestess girl who is way underage, should not have to go through the crap she's going through, but is putting all her work in to save the world. I know it's just a fictional story, but almost like there's a moral there for that meekness and quietness overcoming. Gee, what a shock. But yes, we'll be moving back into it. We've only just started, so we've only been through the first little area, a little bit of the second. Please no spoilers for where we're going to be going or story-wise. Feel free to backseat all you want. I'll take what I take. But yeah, we'll be moving back into that. Now then, let's see. Is there anything else that we need to discuss? No, that should be it. If you have any questions, feel free to bring it up. I will answer as best of my ability. It won't be perfect. I am not perfect. Heaven knows I'm not. Keep in mind when I put all this stuff forward, I know it's harsh, but His word is the way the word is. And it goes against myself as well. It's not like I've ever not shirked before. But His mercy is grace, so there's that, which is beautiful. Big Kurt, how are you today? Pretty good. A little tired, help someone move, which is good work and something I should be doing a lot more of to serve others. Overall, pretty good. Hope your day is going well as well. Now then, let's transition over, shall we? Give me one moment. Because of the process of this. Alright, let's see this. Okay. Give it just a sec. I know you can't see the game. I have to swap it over. There you are. Let me know how it sounds. It should be fine, but we'll see. Alright. Let me know if anything sounds off. It might. There's a possibility. Let me try and move this in a way that will be acceptable. Oh, you won't get any smaller, will you? Fine. Actually, move this out like that. One moment, trying to get it so I can see myself and the reactions I have, as well as chat. Trying to make it most efficient if possible. That should be fine. Alright. Alright, let's see if I remember how to do this. Okay. Nice of that. Excellent. Rest for a moment. Alright, let's take a look at the map and see where we were. Now then. I suppose moving forward would be best. Seems like we just got here. Let's see. Sorcerer's Note. I have been studying the texts of the ancients, and it appears that there is a possibility of a connection between the Blight and one particular branch of their magics. If we could decipher more of the old text from the Blight events, we could pursue the thread further. Seems like the old-time humans, or whoever inhabited this land, dabbled in something they shouldn't. What a shock. Alright, let's get moving. Alright, that should kill him. Leave. Alright, that'll work. Let's see here. Nope. He's almost dead. There. That should take care of that. Locks, obviously can't go that way. Well, the red water doesn't look good. Excellent. Good find. Now then. Shoot. Damn. How am I supposed to get out of this? Let me make sure I understand all the... Let's see... Jump, dodge, invoke, pray, hook. Hook? Now hold on a second. I don't think I have that yet. Is there a way to... Okay. Well, that was unfortunate, but we got what we could. Alright, let's go back and heal. Now then. There. I want to keep exploring this area first. That should take care of that. There. Eat that. No, no second cast for you. I have to spend a heal, but you'll have to do. I highly doubt I can make that jump, but we can give it a shot. It's on the left. No. Let's try this way. Alright, girl. Well, what do you know? Maybe I shouldn't be so pessimistic. Alright, let's keep moving. No, no, you don't. There's a lot down there. Well then. Oh, die! Nope. Well done, young one. Alright, let's keep moving. Now, what is this? Well then, that's unique. Didn't expect that. New area. Let's go back up for... That's to bring it back. Can't go this way. That does lead up, though. The hit rate on that is not what I want it to be. There, that should take care of it. Alright. Die! How many of these things are there? I can't hit it. Do it the old-fashioned way. How do you miss it? Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Okay. That's my fault. I misjudged the trajectory. Okay, that was just a bad hit, boss. Now then. Upward flowing. Damn. All right. Does this lead back to where we were? No, but it does open up a checkpoint. Interesting. Well, holy hell! Alright, we'll use that. Die! Well, that wasn't easy. Alright. As gross as it is, that is what we need. Crap, did not mean to do that. Nah, should be fine. There. Alright, there's a heal back. I don't suppose I could attack through the ground? I didn't think so. No, that won't reach. Ah, shit. No. Damn. I wonder what that opened. Didn't seem to be anything around here. Guess we'll have to find out later. Nope. Not that. I suppose there's nothing more to do over here then. Perhaps it's this. Aha! Well, would you look at that? Alright. Die! Now then. Leave. Alright, so that leads back as well. The whole area is very well connected. Alright, was not expecting this. Hello, bench. Now then, let's see if we can't power any of you up. Let's see here. We can power you up. You, really any of them. Attack and range, attack plus combo. I won't lie. The gas is actually very strong. I suppose I'll probably power that up. Oh, I need 30, I see. Whoops. No, that's my mistake. I need 30, not 19. Alright, well, doesn't seem like much else I can do. Witnesses of the priestess' miracles knew they had found their savior. They spread word of her blessing, and slowly the white parish took form. White parish worshipped no god. Rather, they followed the guidance of the white priestess, leaving not so as to fall nor pray to the blight. Theirs is a peaceful existence. They spent praying for tranquility over those who have been purified. I definitely don't like the no god aspect, but I get the idea. It's to follow something of a actual salvation. Good thing in real life we actually have that, thanks to his love. Remember, this is fiction, not real, so keep that with a grain of salt. I wonder if there's anything I can jump to. Doesn't seem like it. Well, you try it a little. Give it your best shot. Down further. Well, that's unsettling. Well, I think we all know what this is going to be. Get ready. Shoot! Crap! Damn, it's gonna stay there. No. Damn, too early. Too early again. Damn it! Just second form. Damn it. Shit. Well, damn. Alright. She's much stronger than I expected. We do good damage, but I'm getting hit too much. Alright. It seems like the gas is not as strong, which I just powered up. Wait, no, we didn't power up. We didn't have enough. Good. All right. In that case, we're going to mostly go out on the flail. All right, let's get going. This is doable. Oh, didn't use one. Thank goodness. Oh, that's a nice facet. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, no free hits. No, one. Alright, this first phase is nothing. Alright, now we're getting to the part where she actually does things. Ah! Well, this is a problem. I didn't even hit her. Gosh dang it, I keep forgetting to jump. Gosh damn it. Shouldn't be getting hit by that. Heal once. And here comes the real issue. Alright, let's dance. Damn it, that hit comes out faster than I expect. Alright, all out of that. Damn it. No. Almost done. All right. Nope. No. Die to the poison. No. Almost done. Don't get greedy. And that will do it. Alright. That was more difficult than it should have been. My mistake on not dodging certain things. Are you there? Alright, let's try. Be gentle. Careful. The coven is lost. The place I fought so hard to protect. Everything I built up by my own hand brought to ruin. I risked everything to protect her. Fratia, the only friend I've ever known. I yearn only for your safety. Even now, I remember the day you erased the suffering of what was once my mother. Interesting. The day you became the priestess of the fountain, Fratia. Such precious time was taken from us, never to be returned.
I continue my research in the hope it may have erased your burden.
Probably just helping as a blight so she didn't have to.
But it was all for naught. That folly has become my own burden. I'll carry you to the Planetech disgrace, at least until this horrid rain ceases to fall. I devoted my time to refining this magic. Now is the time to put it to use.
So they probably thought she got corrupted by trying to take out the blight. I was range arcane projectiles, pressure hone in slightly. I mean, it's very nice. I love the honing in. Alright, hopefully it doesn't get confused between multiple, but it should be alright. As raised a witch of Covenant Witches, hails to get the sorceress in the early age, meeting the priestess. These are anxieties and fears. Well, water can move, attack, and dodge. Oh, excellent. We can actually do things in the water now. Whether by Dark Witch Lane lies some birch attack. Well, that solves a lot of our issues, which is excellent. Though she may fade, the ward protecting the Covenant shall ever remain. May you rest in peace. Well, there's another. Alright, time to get moving. No time to mourn. The arena looks nice, I'll give them that. The whole thing looks very, 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 very well done. Well then, there's a boss out. Another down then. We can descend. But first... let's see if we can upgrade it. Might as well. Now then, let's see here. This one is another range, so we might want to augment based upon range itself. Might want to make the second one range and the first one. There. First set is for melee, and the second one's for range. That should be effective. Although, perhaps it'd be better to... No, it'd be better to interlope them. Yes, that way we have a range and melee for each option. Otherwise, it's going to get too confusing. And it won't be as effective. Let's see about the fast travel. We have options in the past, and we should probably do something about these. Let's get back to the crossroads. I want to see the open section. See what we can find in the higher up. First, let's see how this works. I have 81 of these shots? What the hell? Alright, well, I guess we have 81 of those. My goodness, alright, well, there's that. Doesn't do too much. It's damage. And I see why you have 81. They're not very strong. They're there, though. Very well then, try some poison. It's working, but it doesn't do as much as I was hoping. That hits the back, though. Excellent. Well, we don't need to heal. Heaven knows we haven't gotten hit yet. We'll leave it. Seems this was once a village. Well, that's not great. I wonder what we're going to find here. Old lost souls, is it? Dog. No, it's a foreground. Wow, this is beautifully haunting. Damn. No. Excellent. There's not a path down here, even though the map notifies it. Seriously, what happened here? I suppose the blight. Damn. My mistake. Fools. Fight smarter, not harder, everyone. Keep that in mind. Now then. They seem to give you enough replenishes of abilities, you don't really have to worry about it too much. Mostly cooldown based. I do appreciate that. You can rapid fire this. Excellent. I did not realize. Good enough. That's just to make it so no one makes a joke about how many I have left. Now then. Damn. Wasn't paying attention. He did not advance as I expected. Damn, still can't get that. Damn, he didn't advance again. That'll work. She can look up. That's kind of adorable, won't lie. Doesn't seem to be anything else here. Very well, we'll move on. Damn it! I thought I could damage erase it. I'll engage in a projectile battle, if that's what you truly wish. Well, shit. Alright. Well, wasn't expecting the big one. Have to be more careful. Just as I say it. Gosh, damn it. Alright, let's try this again. Now I must require that ground pound ability or whatever it will be. Why do you not advance? Oh yeah, now you do. Alright, fine, whatever. That'll do. Well, I can try, can't I? Now then. Another one. Die, you pathetic monster. We'll play this game if you want. There. A music box. Well, we're fitting for this, of course. Pleasure reduces damage received from enemies. Old lullaby still leaks out the music. Old lullaby still leaks out this music box, destroying the heat of battle. A note is attached. Your child, I hope you see my dreams. Well, this world has certainly had better days. Cannot do anything about that for now. Damn. There. And now to deal with you. Ron is beaten by brains every moment. Excellent. So I shackle over yonder. Let's rest our weird bones. Nice that they're giving me another rest point. It seems like I was supposed to do this area first. True believers note.
After the blight had started to appear in Land's End, many religions quickly began to die out, including the true way. Seeking hope, many flocked to the White Princess. It's likely that the way of the bright parish arose from there and spread amongst people.
In times of trouble, people look to faith. Well, what a shock. It's almost like humanity can't do it on its own. Analogy. It's cute that she rests on the bench. I'm on the seat this time. Now then, let's see what we can do. Uses. In all honesty, as much as I want the damage reduction, more spirit usage is not bad, but I haven't been running out. I suppose we'll put this on for now, but I do want both at some point. Now we have... this takes me different. A Furious Blight. Interesting. Because it's kind of a special character. Interesting. We'll have to wait. We do have enough for these, though. Honestly, I still feel like the fungal sorceress is strong. But then again, on the boss, it was unique to use this. It breaks through the guard strongly. Let's do this. I feel like that will be more overall effective.
Seems a path evolved to here. Shall we take a look?
I'll have to take a look. We'll have to see. There are a bunch of options to choose. The music changes whether you're indoors or not. That's a very nice touch. This is made well. There's a lot of heart, I suppose, put into this. A lot of consideration. Not yet, though. We'll go to the right first. Holy hell, stay still! There. Problem solved. Excellent. Now then, let's see if we can't cheese that, shall we? Well, what do you know? I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Anyone has anything to say, keep it to yourself. We're getting through this. I'm not getting this kid hurt. Shouldn't have to go through this anyway. So, we're doing it. Cheese time. Efficiency is what matters, everyone. Smarter, not harder. No. Looks like there's no invisibles or walls or fake ones. So. Excellent. I'm not taking chances. Now. That should do something important. Let's see what. It's nice they give these plus 5 HP every so often. It makes a little nice reward that you can always utilize. No, you don't. I took some damage for that, but it did get them all at once. Apologies, young one. There. Excellent. Damn it, he's protecting the other. Well, they could destroy it too. What do you know? Excellent. Damn it! The angle's being bad for this one. Very well. Please don't climb it. Excellent. We're making our way well. Well, there's another. Time to cheese. It does take a bit, though. Well, this is probably the best time to use it. This is definitely the best time to use it. This guy is no joke. Alright. Alright, that shockwave would have been a problem, you can already tell. Excellent. Next path open. Doing pretty well. This is why you fight smarter and harder, and competency is key. Remember, as long as you beat the enemies, as long as they're dead, they can't do anything else. Gosh damn it. Damn it. Bloated fool, out of our way. Oh, that should add a lot. Excellent. They only need 2 shots now. Damn. Looks like we need another higher jump. We can go down here, though. Interesting. Excellent. Looks like getting that ability paid off. Your dogs are one of the most annoying because you can't stun lock them. Running a little lower on health than I would have liked, but give me one moment. I want to see if I use the bridge. Looks like it's a dead end, and there's nothing else that can be done. So you have to have the swimming ability past this point. That means, well, you can swim anyway, so I suppose it's just the same. The dive is what you get. Excellent. Down, boy. Now, how do we attain that? Oh, seems like it's just this way then. Well, was expecting this. Damn it! Oh, sorry, Knight, but your time has come. Given the choice, nevertheless, my mind and this. Well, do what we must. At least there's some solace in death for this. Headless Defender. A knight and shield at the ready. Well-timed blocks will counter enemies, leaving them stun vulnerable. Interesting. This is another standard fight. Knight who followed the footsteps of the hero, Gerard, suffering the blight upon becoming immortal, took his soul. He's beheaded for attacking his fellow knights. So. May you find peace in this. Wrong one. Hamlet requests 1. Request: fearless warriors need to slay monsters in the forest. Monsters have settled in the forest near the hamlet, including many of the king's soldiers. Rewards will be given for any of the fiends killed. Stand with us to protect our great nation. Knights of the Bastion, hang. Well, this is one way of work, I suppose. Now, where is the seat? Adherence letter. It is at the White Parish's grounds in the catacombs where the Guardian granted it endure many years of training. They told to fortify their bodies and minds to be deemed worthy of protecting the White Priestess. Selected from devotees of the church, it is said that only the 10 finest candidates will earn that honor. So selection process. Go on ahead and take a nap, sweetie. You earned it. Now then. All-time attack. Interesting. I do like the idea, but I don't think I need him at this moment. Because we already have the Poison, which is already very helpful. as well as the stun flail, and then 2 ranges. I don't really want to get rid of either of those. We'll hold on this for now. Let's see if we can enhance anyone. Closer. Well, holy hell. Well, that's gonna be a while before we can do that. I suppose there's nothing else at this point. Alright, let's continue then. Let's see if the water will reveal anything, as we can do so. Well, music stopped. That's not great. The muffled sound is also really nice. We can dodge. I don't know if it has iframes, but we can dodge. It seems as if we can't go any further. That's fine. The silence and the use of sound is very good. Obviously the art, but let's take a moment to appreciate. Silence is really important to use, and a lot of times there's too much noise for appreciation of it. Now then, I suppose the left would be better. It seems to link back up. Take a moment, save. Let's go to the left then. Well, hello! Perfect spot. Though it's only 1 additional relic. I need 2. Still, it'll build on itself. Damn. Got greedy. Oh no, you don't. Pathetic. Damn it. Annoying hound. Die. Damn it. I should save that. We haven't used enough quite yet. Now, how do we get up there? Interesting. Back here, are we? Was there an up path? I'll go on and take it. Ah, up there. Unfortunately, there's not a way to do so. Let's head back then. This music is beautiful, I will not lie. I don't believe I'm going to win it. Die, you blighted fool! Ah, yes, I can't go that way. We'll just have to head back then. Can't get that. There. I have no time for all of you. Now then, let's go up this way. Once we take a moment. Yes, 2 out of 3. How unfortunate. Now then. Leave. I want to see what's below first, and climb back up in a moment. Apologies, Knight. Wow, that wasn't... I'll take what I can get. Now then. Leave that. Apologies again, Fair Knight. Damn it! Now, how do we get this? There must be an additional jump or flight of some kind. There's been too much out of reach. Not yet. There. Excellent. A mini area. Excuse me? Damn. Alright, well, wasn't expecting the bird to be a boss. I wanted to hit from landing. I see my wife and blah blah son. Was this a person? The hell happens with this blight? What is going on with this land? Alright, well, do what you have to do. Western Merchant. Summons the spirit of Western Merchant. Launches range attacks in this site. The merchant from the Western Land came to Land's End, peddling foreign wares. Private salesman who would light up, then toting his rare stock. Oh, unfortunate. I suppose this is his home then. Leave. Well, you're the one who jumped. I suppose I don't really need it. Alright. Let's see here. Ah, it's already level 2. Well, that's very nice that they start us off with that. Otherwise, it's a lot to spend to power up new spirits. So it's nice that they start a little bit early for some of them. Cooldown 1. Wait, 1 second? Wait, 1 second? What do you mean 1 second? Well, that one's 0, so barely anything. I suppose that's strong, but we already do have the Dark Witch. I don't know if that's needed. Let's test it and see what this does. It's a summon. It's a summon. It sticks around and fires 50 times. Well, that is useful. It will run itself out, but that is not bad. I will not lie. Interesting. Now that is something for sure. It's not aquatic, so I have to keep that in mind, but not bad at all. I feel like I should power this up, though. It really is useful for breaking the enemy's guard, which can be really, really helpful. I think I'm going to power that up. Still, this is useful. That's too strong. I need that. It passes through defenses. I'm curious. If I switch this out, I wonder how it will be. It might not be a good idea because I might run out, but we'll try. Gosh damn it. Alright, as much as I like it, I think I'm gonna swap back for the other. Because while it does fire automatically, I don't necessarily want that. I don't necessarily want it, and it will run out. Well, I do like it. I do have more hits with this, and it's the same thing. While I do have to, I can do simultaneous hits if I were to allow the merchant, to be there. I'd rather be smarter about it. Wait, the other route was right below me? How? I just have to take a look around a little bit. Ah, it's this. Well, not much can be done about that. I suppose at this point it's good to just move on. There's not much in this area. We can go for another 15 minutes or so. I do have to cook dinner. And eat. Let's see here. There's another way this way? There's another path? Well, let's take a look, shall we? Don't know how I missed that, but, well, there it is. And more HP. I suppose at this, so far it hasn't really mattered. Nothing else over here, though. Worth the trip, of course. For that alone. It's a relic. I was not aware. Well, and that works. There are places over there, but I'm not sure I have what I need. We'll probably do better moving forward a bit. Well, that's just here. I don't want that. To the right. Oh, yes. That is wonderful. These mushroom freaks won't be a problem anymore. I will take 3 shots for that. Thank you. Alright. Well, that's probably not how you're supposed to do it. Hell if I care, though. That probably just leads down. We've already been that way. This way it is, then. No. No. I suppose I've already been this way, but maybe I can just advance. I believe I stopped myself last time. Well, I think that way. Damn it! The stall in the air is very nice. Damn, it looks like this is as far as I can go. I suppose I did get some of the blight. Excellent. Now I can swim, so I can go this way. Ah, yes, it's you. Damn it. Fighting you does me no good. It travels forever. Yes, it seems like this really is a dead end. Damn. Damn you! Why, you little frickin' die! Seems as though there's nothing else over here. I've already been down here. I don't believe there's anything else. This is where the fight was. I suppose that's it. I've already been that way. Let's see. Hold those are out of commission. This path might lead somewhere. I thought perchance we had already tried and it was blocked off. I must be mistaken. Oh, this is definitely new. Well, one more fight before we end, shall we? Damn it. Damn it. He is tanky as all get out. Damn. I'm playing this poorly. That's all I meant to do. Damn it. Damn it, I didn't realize it would reach. Damn it! Shit. My fault. I was playing hastily. I'm sorry. Alright, let's try this again. Ah, yes, that's right. They will not give you a free hit. Fair enough. Damn it! There we are. Damn it, too far. Damn it. No. Damn. Not much I can do about that. Well, he's upset. Apologies, warrior. No more. Out of that. Damn it. All I have left is my range move and standard hits. Damn it. Last heal. No! No! Die! Okay, I think we got him. Well, that was harder than I expected. You really do run out. The blighted scum, how could they? How dare they? Okay. Purify it. Purify it, let's move on. Well, that was difficult. I hear the muffled voices of villagers outside my shack. The fear of what I have become upon my return from the fortress battle. I chose to become an immortal knight to protect them all. There are days I wish I would be purified, but he willingly took it. The fool. The priestess of the fount must not be made to carry that burden any longer. After some time I hear voices again. But this time they belong to the white priestess and a child. The priestess, once but a child herself, now has a radiant figure. I no longer know the pleasure of joy, but despite this, my cheeks widen in a grin. My madness takes me, with this little one be made to carry the burden. I don't know how long my consciousness will hold out. But as long as I am myself, I will be a shield to protect them from harm. The pain I endure is nothing compared to their suffering. You fool. It's Gerard. Swings a heavy, powerful hammer slowly, but with force range enough to blow enemies away. A giant of a man, once dubbed the finest knight in the kingdom, he was a symbol of glory to the hero to the village. His altruism made his demise unlovable. Damn. We will use you with honor. Yes, so this is to break those. Yeah, pulsate ground. The impact of dry back and pulsate ground to penetrate by normal attacks. Some pulsators are tougher than others, only broken by diving on high area. You protected the village to the very end. A brave warrior indeed. You were in his memory? Did you two visit him often? It was an honor to die in his battle. That's for sure. Alright. That's all we can do for today. We'll have to end there. Ah, it has infinite uses. Interesting. But it is a standard. I'm not probably going to do this, but I am curious. Not bad. We can have both, and it'll actually work out. This is for strong close range, and this will be for the other option. Very well. The way they let you mix and match is very nice. Once again, it reminds me of, if anyone's ever played on Steam, it's actually pretty good. Noah the Scion. Scion of Noah, something like that. It's very good. It's kind of like a roguelike with this. Not bad. I recommend it. Wasn't that hard to beat, especially with the DLC that's pretty much like $1 or something, but overall it was good. Alright, seems like we'll have to end there. Alright, that should be good for today. Unfortunately, I'll have to leave because it's time for food, but not a bad go with it. Alright, give us one moment, we'll be right back. Alright, well, that was melancholically pleasant, I suppose. The game is very interesting. It's sad about how the blight is hitting. It could be, as one says, a metaphor for today's fallen world. Well, the history of it, of course, and how it overcomes. But it is interesting, as the Ash Hat would put it, and uplifting to see individuals fighting against it to do what is right, even when things are most bleak. Well, that'll be it for today. I know it was a hi-fi rush and a little later and shorter, but had to do something else externally. Helping someone always comes first. But we will continue upon our next movement. Next weekend we will not be streaming. There will be things going on. But this Tuesday, this time for sure, I'm probably sure about that, we will be doing Final Fantasy VII with Daedalus. We had some family stuff come up last Tuesday, so we didn't have the time. Didn't want to rush it. Have been watching Hellsing OVA, by the way, Ultimate, which has been incredible. He is so bad, eh? Though not the best hero, I will admit. Still, the aesthetic is nice, and I think we all appreciate it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and jump off for now. Thank you all for joining. God bless you. And don't get into too much trouble. And remember, work for the Lord, not ourselves and not other men. I promise it does work out in the end. Takes some time, but it does work out. Well, goodbye for now.